So today I'm going to talk about negativity or dark energy or dark thoughts, things like that. Everyone struggles with it, no matter who you talk to. The problem is that most people aren't going to admit to a lot of it because obviously they're going to sound weird. They're afraid of people judging them for what they think, and a lot of people find it difficult to differentiate between um, what you think and what you are actually going to do. So some people will be like, oh, well, I thought about, pushing that guy down the stairs. And then I'll be like, well, that's just a thought. It's a random thought. We think about a lot of random things. The problem with some of us is that we don't control exactly what we think. And that becomes a problem with like depression and different types of mental problems. We'll say things like, oh, I really want to kill that guy. And yeah, that's just saying it. That means one thing, but having those actual urges or thoughts, you have to sit down and control that and do something with that. So a lot of times when we have that type of situation and it's constant, it's not like a fleeting thought, or it's like an all day thing, especially with major depression or manic depressives on their downswing. They're going to say, the entire day is nothing but that type of feeling and that type of negativity. So you really have to find some way of letting that out, doing something with it. So, hmm. So you really have to find a hobby or something artistic direction. And it's not easy because you'd be like, oh well, yeah, I played an instrument, but I suck. You know, um, I started drawing and it sucks. I paint and it sucks. And the thing is that you really have to get away from the idea of whether or not you suck, because all of us are gonna not be very good at something we just started doing. So try to look at it from perspective of like, well, I have to do something. Well, do something. Don't just sit there and go, oh well, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. That doesn't help you at all. Find something. Borrow somebody's guitar, borrow somebody's uh, pen and paper. Do something. Get Legos. Like Legos are awesome. Like who doesn't like Legos, right? But it's about getting that energy out, whether it's mental energy or physical energy. With the physical energy, that's a whole different thing, a whole different ballpark. Like you could be negative all day and kind of lounging around, but if you're pent up, you have to get that physical out, and that's where you have to find some sort of hiking or I don't know, bicycling, running. I hate running. Martial arts. I love martial arts. Been doing that for a very long time. Different kinds of martial arts. And you have to find something that relieves that tension. And it's not overnight. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go run 3 miles and then tomorrow I'll be better. Like it doesn't work that way. Like it's a constant thing. And, you constantly develop ways of letting that dark negative energy out, and that's over time. Like I have a bajillion hobbies. Like I literally, like I love to draw. I love to paint. I love to play music, create music. Photography is a wonderful, wonderful way of getting things out. I can do so many different things with it. I do weird things. I like to knit. I like to make things. I crochet a beer koozie. Because it's just fun. It's interesting. And that's part of my way of dealing with the constant barrage of negative energy is I use that negative energy as a sort of fuel. Sometimes that negative energy is aggression, and you have to take that out with something, like go on a really vigorous hike, or go do martial arts and kick those pads as hard as you want, get that out, with the things that are going on in your mind and your body. You have to channel that, and you can channel it. And that's the thing, is like people who have an overabundance of negativity, that's literally fuel. You can do something with that. Like I have so many different ways of letting things out, but that's only because I sat down and said, okay, well, let's do something. Let's go create something, learn something new, find a passion, find something that you're really passionate for, and then just go straight forward. It's not easy. It's really, really not easy. But you have to. Otherwise, you're just gonna get eaten up inside, and You don't want to turn to alcohol, do you? But seriously though, I mean, you have to really sit down and say, okay, well, do something. Don't sit there and, think about the things you can't do. Think about the things that are new. Think about the things that you could do, and just do them. Like, that's all there is to it. So comment, send me messages, and if you have questions, let me know. And I'd love to uh, just kind of be out there for people to throw things at, and I throw things back. It's interesting. So, all right, see you next time.